Yo, what up guys, it's Flark, and DK Hunter is a good comp. Who knew? Yes, this is why I tend to be a little inclusive when I make my comp videos. You know, I got those tier lists or just the guide video for the season on what comps you should play as a DK. And people ask me, they're like, hey, what is the best thing? What should I run right now to get a bunch of rating? And I'm like, well, you can play anything except for some things. And people go, that wasn't helpful at all. I understand that, right? That's a reasonable critique, but here's the problem. Late expansion, PvP talent rework, borrowed power systems, mounting up, double legendaries, conduits, covenants, soulbinds, tier sets. You've got all of this power built into every spec, and you had the PvP talent rework, and you just got all the tuning passes, which means by the end of the expansion, so many synergies are coming out that were never explored before, right? So let's talk about one of them. Unholy's really good now. Okay, well that means Necrotic Wounds is really good now because the spec that has it is really good now. But Necrotic Wounds can stack with every Mortal Strike. Oh, and a bunch of other classes got a Mortal Strike added to their class as far as that PvP talent rework goes. So now you could just pair Unholy DK with literally any Mortal Strike spec and you might have a comp. And that's true, right? So that opens up a ton of comps that could be super valuable. So while it's true that play anything except for maybe this, and I don't know how those other comps are going to do, but they'll probably do good, so why don't you get back to me with how good it feels, is not the best information. Of course, also saying there are just 2 comps for DK is also not the best information, just because those are the 2 that we've tested, because as it turns out, not true at all. Tons of valuable comps. So we're going to start going through those comps and we're going to give them each their own video, and I'm going to show why it's so powerful, what you're able to do with it, what you should run with it if there's any changes, and how the comp plays overall, and then we'll get all the information we need. So of course, let's jump right into that with Unholy DK Hunter. Now this could be played with BM, or it could be played with survival. I think there's even room for marks, but I'm gonna go with the ones that are more powerful on paper in theory and experimented by me. Even though marks does a ton of single target damage, still has a Mortal Strike effect. The defining feature of BM and survival is sustained damage. And if you've watched any of my videos in the last 5 days, 6 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, it's all about, wow, Unholy just never runs out of damage, right? You know what else never runs out of damage? Beast Mastery Hunters, also Survival Hunters, right? So that's extremely impactful. Again, we've got the double Mortal Strike synergy with both having a ton of sustained damage. The other good thing is that they don't have to stand on top of each other. BM is a fully ranged class, and Survival might as well be a ranged class with you just chucking bombs at people from across the map, right? So they don't have to stack on each other, meaning they don't get counter cleaved by other melee cleaves, which is a huge problem. Like, stacking up against Turbo is a death sentence, and DK Hunter doesn't have to do it. So they have to pick one target and go that one target, which means you just really bomb all your defensives, your peels for that one target, and keep them alive. That's a very good plus. The other really powerful thing about this comp is that even though Unholy DK breaks CC by having a bomb limb, Unholy Blight, a bunch of cleave pressure, it doesn't matter, because survival, even BM to a point with Pouch of the Pouch legendary, do so much just raw damage, cleave, pressure on a pile. If you're getting a limb go and the healer's in for that cleave, you're winning the game. I mean, that's beautiful. You're cleaving all 3 of them. The healers get nuked. You can swap to anybody you want. Hunter can just choose to throw bombs at somebody else. So if the priest gets low or the healer gets low that you pulled in, just swap to them, nukify. It's beautiful, right? But if you don't get the triple go, you're still well off, because now the Hunter can stun trap. You're not going to break it because he's 30 yards away. You're doing a go on maybe 2 guys, maybe just a caster, maybe the double melee. You're doing a heavy go on those guys while the healer is CC'd. So in both situations, the weakness of DK with a breakable CC class is completely thwarted by the fact that both of those classes have so much raw output, and raw output in the form of cleave with Pouch or Wildfire Bomb, right? So it's the best of both worlds. You can either, it just depends on how they play it. And I pretty much, and you're going to see in these videos, it's hilarious, I limb and let my limb decide which of the 2 goes we're going, and it's very simple. If we get the limb pull in on the healer, because there's no reason to grip them in, again, we can just stun trap, it's extremely powerful, they trinket, and now they have no trinket for the rest of the game, and we have a lot of CC actually with my Hunter and my healer. So I limb, and I do my entire go, and if the healer comes in to try and break traps and he gets cleaved to death and swap to, and if he, or just not swap to, and he just has to run away, heal himself, and now he's not healing the people that are taking damage, that's actually generally what happens, or he does not get pulled in, my hunter, JC, goes for a stun trap, we get maybe a fear out, and we do an enormous amount of damage while the healer is CC'd forever. And that much instant CC on a class that does this much raw damage, I mean, you guys have been playing Unholy, you know how much damage it does. Well, sometimes they're able to heal through it because it's not very burst oriented. But if they're CC'd on their trinket by instant CC, they can no longer heal through it, regardless if it's burst oriented or not, right? Because you have never-ending damage, and never-ending damage is very difficult to heal through when you've got instant CC to deal with. So that is one of the most powerful things, or those are the two most powerful things about the comp, right? The double mortal strike, the sustained pressure, and the fact that both worlds are a good scenario for you to be in, to cleave their entire team to death or to CC them forever while just tunneling damage on one guy. So now let me take a quick look at the build here. Now I'm going to have 2 YouTube videos of mine linked in the description below. Of course, the Unholy Glad guide that goes over the bargain build and the pet burst build, and the death coil video as well. Why? Because I think all 3 of those builds have overwhelming merit for this comp. In fact, I wouldn't have made those videos at all if I thought that the builds were just a gimmick and stupid, right? I think all 3 of those builds are extremely good. As a quick note, why would they all work for BM? Well, the pet burst build is really good when you're doing a long instant CC chain in the beginning, like I said, because now you're doing an enormous amount of burst damage, and I have that on the screen right now. Enormous amount of burst damage while the healer is unable to play the game. I mean, that's obviously good, right? So you set up burst windows with CC on the healer and you're great. Of course, bargain, the left side, again, link in the description below if you're not super familiar with this, but bargain on the left side is sustained damage. And what have I just said 100 times? BM has never-ending damage, survival has never-ending damage, the bargain build has never-ending damage. That's just a good thing. Every stun, even just in Tim stun on the healer, is going to be very scary for them because you have bargain up all the time. Play with the Night Fae Priest, and now we're talking, right? And of course, finally, the death coil build, link in the description below, last time I say that, with a focus on Harbinger of Doom and Doom Burst and you know, the Death Coil Conduit, is going to be exactly what it's supposed to be, right? You guys get somebody very low, and now you have finishing power, right? Imagine doing your whole limb go with a BM Hunter doing damage, with a stun trap on the healer, and now they get low, and the whole time you're just doing nuclear damage from just spending wounds and pooling procs. They get low, they're never expecting any bursts, you get a kill shot into double Death Coil. What? No, I was fine. How did I just take 50k damage? That was an Unholy DK to BM Hunter. Kill shot regularly hits for 20k. I have now 20 games of information about kill shot, and it regularly crits for 20k. And BM Hunters actually have a decent amount of crit with that frenzy, the barb shot. I'm not a BM Hunter main, but I know they get more crits. So kill shot crits for 20k. And Death Coil in the 15k with the 2 wounds, 15k with the 2 wounds, 30k plus 20k, that's 50,000. There you go. There's the math for it. People are not expecting, especially at a 30-yard range, because BM Hunter range, Death Coil range, to get finished from 40k health. But sometimes that's what can happen if he's getting kill shot procs all the time, by the way. He's a Venthyr BM. You should be playing this with Venthyr BM if you're going to go that route. Of course, I'll leave it to a BM Hunter guide to give you the full rundown on how to play BM Hunter. That is not a guide that I personally will be making. But yes, absolutely is going to have proc kill shots into proc death coils, and oh my god, it's so much fun. So all 3 of those builds, extremely potent. I'm not allowed to say the link will be in the description, so I won't, but just know that it's there. But that's the information on the builds. But let's take a look at the one that I have on the screen, go over a few things that I modified real quickly, and a few PvP talent choices so you guys can get a feel for what I've been playing, because while I will eventually try all 3 builds ad nauseum as I play throughout this season, it's still gonna be a long season, we've got a long way to go to make sure that we secure a rank 1 title. In this video, the gameplay at the end will be this build right here. So maybe I'll do an update video on this and say, oh, hold on, I found the best one for sure, here it is, and here's the gameplay to suggest that. Right now, the gameplay that you're gonna see at the end of this video, actually coming up pretty soon, is going to be using this build. So let's take a look through it again. This is the Unholy Assault Pet Burst build with 1 modification, and that's Clawing Shadows. Can you think of any reason why I would run this, right? It's a pet burst build. Why am I not running All Will Serve? It gives you an extra pet. Why would I run Clawing Shadows when playing with a Beast Mastery Hunter who has a ton of range damage and sustained damage, and we can finish people off during long CC chains, and it's really powerful to burst wounds as an Unholy DK, and this gives you a 30-yard range. Okay, yes, you get it, you understand. Clawing Shadows, while All Will Serve is still an extremely good option and does range damage, Clawing Shadows gives you just a little bit more ranged oomph than really anything else, right? This converts your Spender, your Wound Burster, and actually does a fair amount of damage when you have a good amount of Mastery, all into a 30-yard range. It converts all that into a 30-yard range. Still 1 rune cost, of course, so this is just a spammable ranged ability. And with a BM Hunter doing the exact same thing, you have a win condition from 30 yards away. I mean, considering everybody is going to try and kite you, believe me, they will. They're going to try and get away from this. They're like, what? I'm trapped. What? Live, dude, live. Do something. Well, I don't know. I'm running. I'm schmoving. I'm getting out of here. Oh, no, you're not. Because we both do our full damage. I mean, you got pet damage, you got disease damage, you got BM Hunter damage, you got kill shots, now you got Clawing Shadows and Bursted Wounds, all at a super long range. That's a nightmare to deal with. So yes, I run the same build with Unholy Assault, Unholy Blight. This is pet damage with the haste generation, of course, and then an instant APOC. Pestilent, because we're going to be bursting so many wounds, it just gives you free resource gen. Of course, a Spell Eater in the pack. These are no-brainer. Asphyxiate, of course. But I just swapped over to Clawing Shadows, and I think that it is very clear to you guys why. So that is certainly something that I run for Hunter DK, and I would always run for Hunter DK. These PvP talents, real quick, I've talked a lot about wounds. It is a staple in every Unholy comp, so we could just eliminate that from the speech. I've also talked a lot about Raise A-Bomb. Again, this is a Flarkness pick. I don't think I see anybody else running it. I do like the most damage in the history of the game. So if you're a big fan of doing the most damage in the history of the game, as you'll see in the gameplay video, against multi-rank 1 players, so it's not like I'm picking on noobs this time. Yes, Raise A-Bomb is a great pick. It gives you, and this is huge, so please hear me out on this. Remember, we've talked a lot about what makes it good. When you're running Clawing Shadows, you need a way to apply those wounds at a range, so you can burst those wounds at a range. And you know who does that? A Raise A-Bomb dropped right on top of them. Now, if he goes the right target, you're absolutely loving it, as he's going to do 35 to 50,000 damage, apply 14 wounds with all the haste that you get, and he's going to give you a bunch of wounds to burst it with Clawing Shadows. If he doesn't go the right target, that's annoying, but fine, because as you heard from the beginning, you're just doing damage to everything, cleaving them all, Pouch of Razor Fragments, A-Bomb Limb, they're all getting nuked. You can just swap to the target that he put 6 wounds on, burst all 6, and then swap back. And they have to heal through it. You have so much damage that they have to heal through it. Which means you could actually just swap to your idiot A-Bomb's alleged target, burst all the wounds on them. If they're getting low, you can finish them. If they get topped or pop a wall, you just swap off and then swap back to them later. It's just insane how much swapping power this has. So A-Bomb, even though he's stupid, is maybe sometimes he has the right idea and you just don't know it yet. But yes, I run Raise A-Bomb. I think it's naughty with all the haste that you get. He does so much damage in the wound application for Clawing Shadows, 30-yard range, A-Bomb swiping people, giving you wounds, and then you're swiping people, bursting them, and it's just so glorious. So I would try it. Now, Spell Warden, actually kind of a near... It's not an auto pick, but God, it's incredible. So interesting thing about this comp, right? Like I said, they're really only going one of you. The BM Hunter is going to be across the map from you. The Holy Priest is going to be across the map from him and you. And then you are going to be across the map from them. You guys have to be nowhere near each other. It's kind of like a Defuncto triangle comp, but not really, because you got to be in melee range, but you don't really have to because of Clawing Shadows. So it's like you're able to keep distance. So cleaving you guys to death is actually really difficult, which means single target output is the most valuable thing, right? Sometimes you would zone you and your warrior against Mage Lock, and you've got a double zone. Of course, they're going to destroy that. They're going to break it, but at least you got to save both of you instead of just one of you. But in this comp, it's really good to save one of you. And Spell Warden, oh, it just does that. I mean, I'll show you these games, but some of these games, I'm 600k healing, out healing my healer, out healing the other team's healer, and my healer was a really good player, so that is not a slight. It's just insane what Spell Warden and Death Strike can do. So yes, that's a very, very, very good pick. If you find that your comp cannot live into What are the classics? I think you guys all know them by heart by now. RMP, Wizard Cleaves, DHDK. Here it is. It's still right there. You swap out the Spell Warden, you get it. That said, I've just had more luck with Spell Warden because they tend to focus, you know, me or him. And if they go him, he feigns it and just kites and just camps a pillar. And if they go me, I have Spell Warden, Death Strike, and I'm immortal. And it's just fantastic toolkit. But again, if your team cannot seem to live, if your players are struggling to live against DHDK, RMP, Wizard Cleaves, there it is, right there. There it is. Zone is on your bar, so feel free to use it. Of course, there are other choices, and I'll talk about them right now. Necrotic Aura for survival, amazing pick. For BM, no. They don't do nearly as much magical damage because it's the wildfire bombs that are actually providing all of that insane magical damage. So survival, Necrotic Aura, big yes, if you're not worried about dying. BM Hunter, no, probably not. Strang is just still really good into the same healers that it's always been really good into. H-Pals, R Shamans, they both die in a Strang. It's just very, very, very impactful against those two specs. So if you're trying to all in a healer, which you absolutely can do as this comp, remember to peek that Strangulate. And then Doomburst for my Death Coil build, you know, it's down there. And that is some niche choices for this build. Of course, gearing. Again, like I said, I'm giving you exactly one of the 3 builds that I think would be good, but of course I'm running the Frenzied Monstrosity with the Insignia and a good amount of haste, but actually a little bit more mastery. You can see my haste is lower and my mastery is higher because my BM Hunter gives me Heroism and my Priest gives me PI. So let's talk real quick about that, right? Because I know what you're about to ask, right? Before I get to the gameplay, you're like, wait, you forgot something. Who do I want to play this comp with healer-wise? And that is, I think, far and away, Holy Priest or H-Pal. H-Pal is extremely valuable because he's got the tools to just keep you all in, right? This comp, again, never runs out of damage. If it never runs out of damage, then as long as you keep playing aggressive, they can't recover and you'll eventually win. The only thing that stops you from playing aggressive is absurd counter pressure, but H-Pal has Double Bop, Sack, the lay on hands to a full team with the Light of Dawn, right? The tier set for that. So for a brief window of time, you'll feel like immortal. And if you feel immortal, well, you get to just go all in. You get to just keep going. You don't have to come back. Wait, do I have to line? Do I have to run back? Should I kite these guys? No, you're good. Okay, are you sure? I can just go beyond the pill? Yeah, you're fine, right? That's H-Pal's power. If you are trying to win the game by just grinding and grinding and grinding until you're just about out of stuff, but they can't handle it anymore, so they just die, that's H-Pal. Priest, on the other hand, provides all the things that Priest always does. One, it provides PI, which is the most fun thing to play with in the game. It gives you an extra stun with Chastise on a shorter cooldown than Hodge. You've got Purges, which are extremely valuable, of course, against Bops, against blocks. Now you have MD, you have MD against Bubble. It's extremely good against Ret, extremely good against Mage, and you know you're going to be queuing into some Frost Mage, so having MD for both blocks, extremely valuable tools. So Priest and Pally both have their pros and cons. I could not in good conscience tell you exactly which one is better. It feels like the H-Pal variant might actually be better, but only because I think it feels better into the mirror, right? If they're both just trying to grind out the other player, H-Pal has just a few more tools to keep you guys going for just a little bit longer, right? But they're both extremely good. I played it with Priest. So I have PI and I have BM Hunter Hero. So BM Hunter can give you Hero with the PvP talent. Again, I'll leave that to the BM Hunter guide, but the bottom line is you have so much haste during your opener that you can go into Mastery and you have Best of Both Worlds, and that's extremely impactful. So a little bit of Mastery here if you're playing with a Priest. Frenzied Monstrosity, we know exactly where Unity's going. We know exactly how to do the 4-set by now, but I'll hold it up on the screen if this is your first video you've watched of me. Also, welcome. Thank you for watching. So hopefully I don't annoy you by talking too much, but speaking of that, we're done. That is the idea behind the comp. I've said it ad nauseum, do a lot of damage, CC the healer. It's so doable. With Stun Trap, it's all instant CC, and you know how to do a ton of damage as Unholy. I swear, anybody can do a ton of damage as Unholy right now. It does so much damage. But what I really need to show you guys is the gameplay. So finally, we've got some high MMR games. We queued into multiple rank 1 players. Multiple rank 1 players, not just like a bunch of rank 1 players, but also rank 1 players with a bunch of rank 1s. So these are good players. We queued into Maldiva, we queued into Kronecker, we queued into Party Waffles, we queued into a lot of players with high XP. In fact, right now, and this will be good advice, by the way, if you are pushing for the first time competitively this season, right now, 2600, 2800, it's exactly the same. At 2800, you got rank 1 players. At 2600, you got rank 1 players on their fully geared alts. Same guys, lower MMR. So if you can find your way to get to that 24, 25, and you start ascending to that range, now you're playing pretty much at the range that the highest players play at. So if you can get to 26, you can also get to 28. I know that maybe for some of my audience, that sounds completely out of the question, but there might be a few of you guys that are getting there this season. This could be your season to start, you know, making the extra step. And so if you're able to get to that range, just know that you're playing against the same people that play even higher than this, and you could make it there as well. I believe in you, I literally do. But yes, this is some gameplay from our session. A lot of games, a lot of different comps, a lot of comps that you guys know are extremely powerful right now, played by extremely good players. And this is how we do. This is how we manage it. Of course, these are the best videos or clips that I could find of us doing it right, so you guys can see that. Of course, we don't win every single game, but we did have a big Q sesh that had a lot of wins in it. So here you go, boys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Chains DK, Chains Warrior. All right, send it on me.
Unholy? Yep.
I just feared.
Yep.
Give me the huge buff. Give me the
I
huge
just
buff.
I dome.
Okay.
Sacked. Killing through.
I duck
Pet son,
sorry.
I saw the drain.
He's just
Oh, he
dying.
tranked. He
Oh
tranked.
my. Wait, he's dead through.
I can't finish, man. I grip him back.
I'm trying to. Kill shot.
Nice.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Bro.
It's surreal. Yeah, I'm doing 20k DPS, bro. I don't know.
But that was like, you almost killed them when he's not running last. I didn't PI. I PI'd you late and I dark arced you late. And they were already like dead before I did all that.
Just gonna pull him out.
You get combat?
I get combat, but I don't pull him
I
out.
got the
You pulled
mage,
out the
yeah,
mage.
yeah.
It's good. That's all we need.
Yeah.
All right,
I
boss
told
mage.
you,
Son,
he blinds me open. I'm trying to sit, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sack.
Okay.
I'm really
You should be
trying.
fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
Good.
doing
We get
I
everything out of him now.
agree.
Go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go, 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 go.
I
Yeah,
gave you
killing,
everything,
killing.
dispose you. I gave you everything. Oh, he needs to
We
block.
procced him. Block.
Get him, get it.
Yeah, trying. Here's a step kick.
Okay, I see.
here's a step kick.
Stun the priest, stun the priest, stun the
He
priest.
will that too.
Yeah,
It's
Eyes
on
on
me.
this.
Can we get any help? I had to pierce before the
Stacking
games,
this,
otherwise I
stacking
was
this.
dead, okay?
Yeah,
I can dispel you in a sec.
understand.
Yeah. He posed me. Oh, you could die.
I
You
get
have trigger
trinket
dead
friendly.
still. You have
A
trigger
trinket.
dead. I think you need a dead.
Oh, dude, I trolled. I got it.
You get it.
I know,
Oh my god,
I
oh my god,
know.
oh my god.
I had to trigger for you though. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
over.
We have nothing.
Okay, well then kill him, I guess.
Maybe we kill.
We have to kill.
He has
We have
nothing
to kill
either,
him.
right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
kill
yeah.
him.
Do we have pets?
I can grip this. I can grip
I
this.
don't. I locked you. Locked you.
Oh, perfect.
Kicked him.
I get you one sec.
No.
He chased me.
don't
I'm
do it.
dead. You have 20% wall. That's all. You have 20% wall.
Maybe kill him. I get caught.
Spamming Fane. I panned to the
APOC.
Kill.
He has
I
to
stun
die,
healer.
he
I
has to
stun
die,
healer.
he
I
has
stun
to
healer.
die. Yes, chains.
Perfect. I can maybe fear. I can first drink it. No outs.
So good. I
Nice,
just
nice,
don't have
go,
any
go, go.
damage right now.
Purging also,
spamming.
trying.
I stun him off. Please kill.
Nice.
I Domas. Get
I trapped.
Nice.
I trapped him.
He's dead. Help me kill the seed.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're good.
Rookie. Alright. Chainsing him. A-bomb.
Hero.
Get your monster.
Stun healer.
Go hard.
Yep.
Oh my god, I gripped this thing. Grip this too? Oh man.
I couldn't def
Grip,
it. I couldn't
stun.
def it. Yeah. It's negative at the moment, by the way.
Yep,
Positive.
doing a lot of damage if I can. He's dead.
Oh! Wait, what?
Okay, go. It's pop.
Nice. It's off.
It's
Okay.
just trouble on you. Oh, you might need to
I pain death.
just watch. She doesn't have stacks yet. He clones me again.
Randomly swapping to the H-spell? I'm clone fuck.
A stun pala.
Being traps.
Yep. I land it. My break though.
Nice. I fear.
I can't stop
He gets
this,
bolt on me.
JC.
I'm on
I
it. I
I
should
should
be
drinking an infernal stun, man.
Okay. It's alright.
Grip him
It's all their
back.
shit.
That's bubble from them, guys. That's bubble from them.
I have no trinket.
Yeah,
Yep,
perfect.
But I think you're just dead.
Yeah, I use it.
Yeah.
Spamming turtle. Spamming turtle.
Nice.
Got it.
I had to
Oh.
pierce for the heal, okay?
Okay, it's fine. I'll come out. Doing big damage.
How long
Just
can I
blind.
be?
I stun the
Halidon
H
XP
spell.
down.
I stun the H spell. If we have damage, I'm glowing. Fuck.
I'm just shooting.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I'm doing.
Maybe I just MD. I just MD.
Okay. I have a lot of damage here.
Yep, just
I got
spamming
you, got
damn.
you.
Yep. Pop, 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 pop. Nice, nice, nice,
you
nice,
got
nice.
it.
Kill, kill,
You
kill.
get
Much
some-
die. I'm lining,
Pep's
lining,
on off this
lining,
thing.
lining,
Grip
lining.
this.
Good.
Oh, he's coming back to you. He's coming back to you. I can kill him
Yeah,
here, right?
Pain
Maybe.
death, pain death.
I predispel Ruben.
Nice,
So
nice,
sick,
nice.
so sick, man.
I'm just lining really heavy. I stun healer.
It's so good. I'm trying to
Maybe I
finish.
trap.
Kill right
trap.
here. Kill right here. Easy.
Nice.
Oh my god. Already. Destroy.
Fall in. I have to go mage. I
You
can't
swapped
play
to
there.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can't
Suit
get you,
me
man.
up.
Can't get you.
It's fine. A hero. Go shot this guy.
Okay. Give me everything.
pump
I will
it.
destroy him.
I'm
I'm gonna make that negative
you.
as fuck if I can get to him.
It's
negative.
negative. It's negative.
Kicked
It
him.
actually is.
Dead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, mage is out. Mage is out.
There it is.
Chains. Oh no, dude. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm actually so
Dig,
sad.
dig,
I
dig.
almost
Polly,
pre-AMS
Polly.
this.
It's you.
It's your
Ah.
safe. You're safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of this, I feint
I
turtle.
can't.
Or not
believe I
turtle,
just
but
did that.
I feint thing.
I'm
Hero.
seeing-
I'm getting everything.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Stun
I'm
him right
wrong,
now.
wrong, full.
Go, 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 go,
I
go,
can
go,
get you in
go.
a sec.
Nice. Big kill shot. Oh my god,
Oh
that
my
was so fun.
god. Is he dead? Kill
He is,
three?
he is. I locked you there. It's negative as fuck. I
can't
healer,
get to
healer.
Oh my
So
god,
negative.
dude, this is so easy.
It's so negative.
He guardian this, help me kill it.
Yeah, kill
Okay.
it, kill it.
Alright, I'm getting combat. If I can. I got it.
I penished you, but I couldn't do anything.
Okay. I'm going
He
hard.
vendetted you, man. He vendetted you. He
Okay,
blinds off.
I'm living.
I really want to
That's
see
not
it.
either.
I
Fuck
really
you.
want to see it.
You can,
Yeah,
you can, you
flash
can.
out. Shit.
I AMS.
Yeah.
I
Here's a
hope.
silence off.
I death strike to
Oh.
full.
Yeah, cool.
I stun healer.
Yep, hammering him.
He grips, I can't trap.
Yeah,
It's fine though, doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Yeah,
how do
I'm
you
setting
have-
this.
Trying
I
to kill
want to kill the
Tide.
tide.
He passed
Nice.
it
Nice.
and he trolled. I mean, they're trolling. He has a silence off, but it's not even using.
You're sacked.
He's gonna hack.
Kicked him,
Sick,
kicked it,
sick.
kicked it.
Perfect. I'm
I
trying to
stun
push Sophia.
shaman.
I slow him.
I still have trinket.
He's a tremor. I killed tremor, and maybe I fear in a sec. Maybe I fear.
Big kill shot.
Got you.
I'm hammering.
I
I trigger it.
don't.
I trap.
Oh, shit.
You in this?
So bad.
Okay, it's fine. He's a fiend, but maybe we kill through.
Can you kill this
I have a
Siphon,
fear.
please?
I have a
I
fear.
feel
I have a
Siphon.
fear. Okay, fear.
Yeah, Siphon's dead.
He has to
Siphon's dead.
drink
Yeah,
it.
kill
He
this
has
guy.
to drink it.
String
Flesh
Yeah.
crafting.
He silenced me. I'm trying to say.
I can
go
lock
flesh,
this,
man.
I can
Go
lock
I just got a
flesh.
full flesh craft.
Yeah, nice.
Trying to keep him chains. Fuck, man, I can't. Stunned.
Locked healer.
Vendetta on me. I'm at
PS,
AMS out of
PS,
this.
PS,
Okay, I
PS.
don't. I hold.
Yeah. Got you.
Be
No,
more
he's a
than
fear.
fun.
I shouldn't be in like this. He's a fear still. I don't know much healing, man. Don't know much healing.
I can AMS now if needed. I
Rest
press.
on healer. Kill.
I can kill.
I trap.
Nice
Kill.
trap, man.
Okay, help me kill the seed. I'm kidding.
Yeah, killing
It's
it,
your
killing it,
kill.
I'm
Your
killing
kill.
it.
Nice, good job,
Nice.
man. Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm gonna dodge that. I'm gonna dip behind the pill. I chains him. A-bomb.
Hero,
AMS.
hero.
Go. Give. Uh-oh, he's running. Interesting.
You can hit the. Yeah, you can just hit the.
Yeah, I'm hitting him. Okay, now he's gone. Oh my god, dude.
Cool.
They're destroying the open.
Fast.
I'm killing the mage. Wait, he gave
took
wait,
the
I
cake
can't
the
hit
wrong way.
anything. I'm so sad.
Yeah, I kill shot him. Kicked him on frost.
I can't get there, man. They just line all of the shit. They're destroying my strat. Okay, we're gonna have to line all their shit then.
Yeah.
Just run.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Wow, that sucks. I didn't expect that.
It's fine.
Kicked him?
It's fine.
Nice kick.
Yeah, we're
nice
chilling.
kick,
We're
nice
chilling.
kick.
Just keep moving.
I'm gonna string it this.
Yeah, it's a bash for me. Blown for me.
I'm just PBing the lock from the pillar.
Oh, are you good? I'm gonna
He's
try and
just
grip that
dying.
cast,
He's literally
man.
just dying, bro.
I'll keep my dot on him, but nothing else.
I locked the cast
Oh,
roll.
it's very bad.
We're fine for the moment.
Okay.
Moment.
Yeah,
we
run
can
on the
get
lock
at
side, I think. Uh-oh,
I got
double
you.
goal.
Got you, Insta.
Okay.
He fears here.
Yeah, I kicked him. That's Dark Soul. We have to run from this guy now.
Yeah, scary
Yeah.
on the Dark Soul.
He doesn't have
Just run.
attacks at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'm
He's
bringing
gonna
my
get
pet
bad.
back. Yeah, bringing him back.
I'm gonna flashcraft here.
He
I got
got
full one.
2 chaos bolts on it. I think it's fine though.
How long
I
are your
can grip
damage?
the
Is that-
lock into us, obviously. I think it's good here, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm cranking.
I have a lot of damage for him.
I'm just a PvEer right now.
Absolutely.
I stun healer. Maybe
He's
I trap.
gone.
I'm feared.
He said a new port.
Nah, I can't trap. I'm
Okay.
pushing into their pillar then. That's
Sure.
my pillar now.
Yeah, this is our
Like
time
that.
to do
Can't
damage.
get
We
you.
have to
No
now.
dispel, no dispel.
Yeah, it's rough. Fence? Okay. Lock is still good.
Yeah, he is.
We'll start winning mana race once we can actually just start playing. I'm gonna stun the druid.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I can't
Bane
stop
death, Bane
this.
death. I'm good.
Okay, my bad. I def
Okay.
that. I didn't
feared?
def that. I didn't def that. You're
Oh, wait, how did I
piercing.
just get hit by that and that didn't break? What the fuck?
Maybe I go for a drink of this.
Okay, I'm gonna limb, honestly.
Yeah, okay.
And AMS.
Heal.
Oh my
I use
god.
heal.
He ports
he
back
ran
to you to
towards us.
stop
He
him.
ran into us.
I slow him.
I gripped you over. Oh.
He's so mobile, man. It's crazy. This is
Oh
pretty
my
sketch
God.
for me.
He's like half mana though.
You
Yeah.
probably just get closest faster, I guess.
Okay.
Again.
Maybe I go for a drink here. Maybe I go for a drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. I'm
Bane.
just drinking.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Grip.
Yeah, I see,
Death
I
strike?
see.
Yeah, he's getting
No
bolts
grip,
off
no
on
grip,
me
no
while I
grip.
go
Yeah,
mage.
yeah.
And I'm too slow to get back to this massive pillar.
Is there any way you can get back?
I can get back now, I guess. I have,
Yeah.
okay, well, I'm
I
pulling,
think you
so.
do.
I don't know if it's
they're
good
running
for us,
really
though.
hard.
Yeah. Maybe it's not good. Maybe we push. I can't dispel this.
I'm in.
He's just gonna get all of his
Fuck it.
cooldowns back. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Yeah, it's death
He has
form.
death
We
form back.
have to run again.
Yeah.
Just run.
I definitely.
I changed him. You guys gonna have to run, I
I
guess.
have hero back.
Okay. I'm setting this for the moment.
Then we hold it. We hold it for next limb go. Oh, you're
Yeah.
caught in the middle. You're
I
dead.
stun
Yeah.
the lock.
I'm in a little bit of trouble.
I zone you. I think it's
my
over
man,
though.
go,
I don't think it's not gonna save.
Yeah. I'm alright. I'm
We
trying
have
get
to
back
to
the pillar in
go
1
then,
second.
JC. We have to do a go to counter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Going then.
AMS? Nope.
Just
I
big
pre-AMS
bolts.
this bash if I don't die in it anyway.
Yeah.
A hero.
All
Okay.
he's off. I can PI you in a sec. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's
it's
block.
just,
Let's block.
Wait, unless.
They're not doing
You have
damage.
big dam. You have massive dam at the moment, by the way.
Okay, I'm going.
Killing lock.
Death strike. Okay, going lock.
I just zoned because.
Okay, I stand in it actually.
Yeah. He feared me.
Yeah.
But mage is on hypothermia, by the way. Lock has
Yeah,
ball
we
back,
definitely kill
so-
mage. JC, we definitely kill
Yeah,
mage.
yeah,
if we
yeah.
can.
Okay. Go on mage with you.
I can stun the lock
Gotcha.
over there. Oh, the procs, man.
I'm
I'm
DRC.
good. Maybe. I'm not.
Just live. Just live.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I'm living.
I need to get a drink somehow. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you need
drink
to.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah,
I
do it,
limb.
do it.
I limb to peel. I have AMS in 15. He's going for the stop. Just kill this mage, JC.
Yeah.
It's-
I trap healer. Get the
Okay,
kill,
it's good. He's so mobile.
Got you.
man. It's actually
I get a kill
crazy.
shot. Get crit. Big damn.
He blocks. He blocks.
Nice.
Second block.
DR Panda.
On the fear.
He's
That's
kind of
the
moved
fear.
too.
He jukes me.
I have AMS. We just have to do damage then, JC. We just have to do
Yeah.
the
Just
most.
spam
Oh,
it,
he has
spam
big
it.
dam on you. Big dam on
AMS
you.
it then.
Good.
100%
Nice.
health.
He fears I couldn't stop.
Lock ice ball.
Nice.
Maybe I fear in a sec. Maybe I fear in a sec.
I'll slow him for you. I'll slow him.
God. Gripped him. Chains. APOC? Oh, no, not yet. APOC now? Huge stam on this.
Nice.
Unless I die. I can't tell.
I'm kill shotting.
Should be okay.
He juked
Fuck,
me
I
then.
need
I
procs.
got you.
I stunned him.
Nice. Big damn. Big.
I'm scared.
I pierced.
Oh, no.
trap healer,
goodbye,
trap healer,
cruel
trap
world.
healer.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Go.
pierced that.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
I fleshcraft here. He ice
He has
walls.
clones off.
I should be fine. He ice walled himself.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and drink
Dude, my
over
character
here.
walks
I don't know
through
if
the
you
wall.
have anything.
Wait, what?
I'm drinking.
Yeah, do it. But the Ardruid's
Oh,
drinking too.
yeah. Do.
I can't stop, man.
I think ours is more important.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
think so too. I think so too. Getting a full drink here.
Wait, we could just kill this guy, man. Oh no, he's...
Is
He altered. Fuck. It's fine.
I'm gonna AMS.
did you see me? Yeah.
I
you see me?
AMS,
I'm
yes,
coming.
and I death strike to full, and you
Coming
can come to me.
Nice.
Kill right
Kill
here,
shot.
kill right here.
He's just dying.
I stunned the
healer,
druid.
Oh, nice.
Grip him
I
over,
do it. I
please kill.
restun.
I can't go.
Trap.
I'm
Kill.
Get you.
Oh my god. Trinkets.
my
Okay.
Fuck.
Alright, do we have
Sorry,
dams?
I still have big dam.
No, I don't. I don't. He's death formed.
I just feared.
I'm feared.
Yeah, I got you.
He's running. I think we line for just a sec.
Yeah, we can.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Are you sure?
No,
It's
he's
Bane's
PvE.
deathborn. I'm just killing him, bro, honestly.
Uh-oh. I'm in a bad
Okay,
spot. I grip him over to us. I
Fuck
grip
it,
him over.
fuck it, I gave you PI, I gave you PI.
I land,
Lock you in, lock you in,
I
lock
can't
you
move.
in.
I can't move. Dispel me.
Kill shot, please.
Yes, dude.
Let's go.